Hi guys, it seems like it's been a while. It took my camera forever to load, so I have no idea what my face looked like for the first couple of seconds, so you'll just have to ignore that. And there is a really bad lag, so if I get distracted, blame it on the lag. My computer is working really slowly right now, so y'all are just gonna have to bear with me. So today's video is based on a challenge I saw from Anna Fitzgerald, and I'll go ahead and link her video down below. And it's called My Perfect Imperfections. So basically what you do is you look at the physical features that have in the past made you insecure. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And wow, my camera quality is really bad right now. That is so distracting. Okay, so first I want to talk about acne. It's very normal, and from this angle, with my camera quality not being great and the lighting not being great, you can't see it very well, but my forehead is covered in a lot of tiny little pimples and pimple scars because I'm a really bad picker. If I get a big pimple, I'll just sit there and pick and pick and pick and pick. And my nails are short right now, but when my nails are long, it's really bad. I ended up like ripping my pimples off of my face. And I've like had blood on my face at school before, and had people be like, are you okay? Yeah, I just picked off a pimple. So I used to feel really self-conscious about them. I've got two kind of big ones. You can kind of see right there that I've been picking at. But really, there's no real reason to be self-conscious about acne. Now that I've gone and picked at my face, it's a little more red. So yeah, there's no reason to be self-conscious about acne. Everybody has acne. I have yet to meet someone who does not get pimples. In fact, I used to get like a line of really red pimples like right here, and so anytime I was wearing shorter sleeves than that, I would get so like self-conscious about that, and I'd try and hide it. I get patches of dry skin here instead now, in the winter time, because I live in Texas, and it's basically humidity land in the summer, and so when things dry up in the winter, my skin's not used to it, so I get a lot of dry patches. So you can't really see it because camera quality is not good. Yeah, you can't see it, but I've got a dry patch there, and I've got one on my finger right here, and that's really rough. I've been rubbing a lot of lotion on it, and it's still rough. So, okay, moving on from my skin, body hair is something that I used to feel really self-conscious about, and again, you can't see it because my camera quality is bad, but I used to like really hate my arm hair. I shaved it off one time and it grew back in really prickly, and so I never did it again because that was when I was in high school, so I would lay down on my arms like this to sleep during class, and it would like hurt my face because of the stubble. So yeah, that was like the one and only time I ever tried that. And now I've gotten to the point where I'm so just confident in my own skin that I don't even bother to shave my legs at all. Much less my arms. Looking back on it, I just think it was ridiculous, but you know, I really just did not like it at the time. I felt awful about it. And speaking of hair, I get hair like everybody else does on the top of my lip, and you can't see it like you can't see pretty much everything else, because camera quality. But yeah, I get hair, and my natural hair is brown, so it's not like super dark, but it's not like light either, so I get peach fuzz. And I used to shave that off every few months, but I've stopped worrying about it because pretty much everybody has peach fuzz. Every girl, that is, I guess. Guys grow mustaches. Yeah. So another thing, while we're still on hair, is my eyebrows. I don't know if you can tell. If you're a girl, you can probably tell that I don't pluck my eyebrows. And so, as a result, I have kind of bushy eyebrows, I guess. I mean, compared to other girls, and I used to get my hair highlighted, like, at a professional place. And I would go and they'd be like, oh, you need to wax your eyebrows. And that made me really self-conscious about it. And I've never wanted to wax them or pluck them because I just think that would hurt. And I don't really think having thin eyebrows is worth literally pulling my hair out for. So yeah, all natural eyebrows. Another thing is my legs. I have really disproportionately long legs. And here, I can kind of show you a little bit. You see my raccoon pajamas. But yeah, my legs are like, I feel like a daddy long leg spider sometimes. If you ever see those, because they've got these just really tiny little bodies with these long legs coming off of them. And I can tell that they are indeed disproportionately long, and not just me thinking, oh no, they're too long, because I can't do a sit and reach test. For those of you who might not know what it is, it's where you basically sit, you stick your legs in front of you, and you have to reach. You have to touch your toes, and they see how flexible you are. And this is hurting, so I'm going to stop doing it. And you have to reach past your toes, and every time I've had to do that, I've been the only one to score a negative number on that test, which means I cannot touch my toes. And I've tried, like, I've had someone, like, push on my back to see if I could touch them, and I just can't. They're too long. And my arms are about normal size for my height, but my legs are like my entire body, pretty much. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Daddy long leg spiders, I actually used to think are really cute. I probably would not have the same reaction to seeing a daddy long leg spider now, but I used to think they were cute, and I'd like pick them up and hold them like, you know, you would normally do with a ladybug or something. You wouldn't normally do that with a spider, but I always liked daddy long leg spiders, but for some reason I didn't like thinking I looked like one of them. So, but I've just gotta embrace, you know, I only get one body. I mean, I can do plastic surgery and like totally revamp my body, but I'm not going to, because one, that's expensive, two, that's not what I'm about, really. And not that I'm judging people who get plastic surgery, because that is 100% their choice and none of my business. But I'm just not a plastic surgery kind of girl. And I don't think they have plastic surgery that shortens your legs, unless they like cut your bone off, which I think would be extremely painful. So yeah, that's something that's never gonna happen. And my other insecurity, I know I've talked about this before with having body image issues, is my tummy. It's not a flat tummy. It is a little pudgy. But you know what? I love my tummy. And I used to feel really insecure over my non-flat tummy, to the point where I would not wear loose shirts very often, because I could feel my stomach like rubbing up against the loose material, and I would just feel like really fat. Which most people who look at me would say that is ridiculous, because like my arms are like sticks and my legs are like slightly bigger sticks. But yeah, I do have a tummy, and the reason is because, well, one reason is because there's a lot of organs in that particular area that lean up against the side of your tummy, and another reason is because I'm not like an exercise or health fanatic, so I'm not going to be like one of those people who only eats fruits and vegetables and exercises for like hours a day, because I think that's what it would take to get rid of my pudgy tummy. And you know what? I just don't think it's worth it. I think it's so much easier to learn to love my body than try to change it. And I think I've proved that with shaving my arm hair off. I highly regretted that decision. Like 0-10, do not recommend. Like, for some reason, when my leg hair grows back in, it is not nearly as bad. But I'm also not resting my head on my legs. That'd be kind of a weird position. Like, oh, okay, that hurt. Not trying that again. So yeah, this video has been a little weird. Not even gonna deny it. That's also just part of my perfect imperfections, is, yeah, I'm a little weird. I do silly things. But you know what? That is what makes me me, and I would not change that for the world, even if I don't always fit in, because, you know, like the normal people, I'm okay with that, because, you know, the people who I'm close to like me for who I am, and my weirdness and all my physical imperfections, my perfect try saying that 10 times fast. My perfect imperfections are all just a part of the package that makes me me. And I love me. I can say that now. I haven't always been able to say that, but now I feel like I really can. And I'm just living my life with no regrets. Having good impulse control is a big part of not having regrets. But knowing that I'm gonna make mistakes, and that it's gonna be okay, and that I'm gonna have bad days, and that's going to, bleh. I can't talk, and that's going to be okay. Knowing that things aren't always going to be perfect, and that is okay. It's all just a part of life, and there's no use on dwelling on the imperfections, so why not just embrace it and love it? If any of y'all have any perfect imperfections y'all want to talk about, I would love to hear it. Either make your own video and send me the link, or write down in the comments below. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.